Hello and welcome back to my third Autodesk Inventor Professional 2008 tutorial. For this one we're going to be practicing fillets and rounds. So let's create new file, standard IPT, and there we go. So we're going to just create any old rectangle and we're going to extrude it. Let's create that and dimension it. Change that one to 4. And let's extrude this. Click OK. Here we have our extruded object. Now what we want to do is create another rectangle inside of this object and cut into it. Let me show you what I mean. So we're going to right click here, select new sketch, and you can click this to look at the playing board that you want to use here. So there we go. Here's our grid. Now let's create a new rectangle. But let's dimension this rectangle so it's in the center of our already existing rectangle. So we're going to click here where it says point, comma, center point. And we're going to click anywhere around here. It doesn't really matter. There. Right click, done, and let's dimension this point here. So general dimension. Dimension it from the top of this object. Let's make that a nice even 0.5. Now let's dimension this from the side. Let's make this an even 0.5. And there we have our dimensioned point. From this point is where we're going to be creating our rectangle. So let's click on 2-point rectangle here. And see how that little green dot shows up in the middle? When that's visible, you just click with your cursor and just pull down as such. Just anticipate here. Click done. And let's dimension this one, these sides. So general dimension. From the bottom, it's 0.5 as we did up here. And now from the side. And there we go. We've got our perfect rectangle inside of this one. Now what we're going to do is extrude and cut into this rectangle. So click on 2D sketch panel here, part features, and extrude. Click on the rectangle you would like to extrude and right click isometric view to get a better view of what you're doing. And let's extrude this into this rectangle 0.5. And what we're going to do in order to cut into this rectangle is click this second button here which says cut. Hit OK. As you can see, it's cut into our already existing rectangle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to round these edges because they look a little bit rough. So go over here where it says fillet, click on that. And you see you can select the radius, any type of radius that you would like to round your object to. So I'm going to just click on all these edges here. As you can see, it gives you a nice preview of how your fillets will look. And let's round the tops of these. And hit OK. And there we go. We've got our rounded inside. Now if you would like to do all rounds, this is what you do. Let's go back here. Go back to fillet. And these two checkboxes here, all rounds that Inventor finds on this object, it will automatically round for you, so you don't have to select each one separately. or same with all fillets. Let's click on that, and you see as it rounds all of the edges here, hit apply, and there you go. You've rounded all your edges except for the ones inside of the object. You can also click on all fillets, and that's the one that will do all the inside ones for you. Hit apply, and there you go. You've got your filleted and rounded object.